Bam. All right. How's everybody doing out there? I got my partner Dwayne on here with us. We are going to be doing some cold calling, conversations with closers. This is again part of our series that we're doing where we are reaching out to agents, direct to agent, and direct to seller. On this call here, on this particular session, we're going to be doing a combination of both. First call here is we're going to be reaching out to an agent that we have sent an LOI letter to, which is a letter of intent, and we're going to follow up. So let's go ahead and get it going. Can you hear that, Dwayne?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can't hear it ringing though. I can't hear it ringing.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right, let me try that one more time. I dialed the wrong number. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go.
It's Walter.
Hey, Walter, this is Sean Young, and I've got my partner Dwayne on the line. We're calling about a property that you spoke with our assistant Wendy about on Oakleaf Lane.
Oh, okay. How can I help you?
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
I got a couple minutes. I'm about to go on another appointment.
uh, understood. Yeah, we've got a couple of minutes as well, so let's maximize that time. So, can you tell us a little about the situation, like what's going on? We see here that it's a six-bedroom, pretty big property. Can you tell us a little bit about what the situation is there?
Yeah, when they bought, when they bought it as a remodel. The remodel, they converted the garage into two more bedrooms.
Okay.
So it was a four-bedroom that was converted into a six. You could always convert that two bedrooms back to a garage if you like, or you could keep it as two bedrooms.
Are there any regulations in the community as far as rental restrictions?
Not that we're aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, because what we're thinking about doing here, Walter, just real quick, is we're looking at this as a co-living type of opportunity. Have you guys been approached about that co-living for this property or not yet?
Uh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say? You're thinking about doing what?
Go ahead, tell them. So we're looking at this as like a co-living opportunity potentially. And so we're just looking at this a little different than we would typically look at most of our rentals that we bring in. Would has anyone approached you about co-living for this property yet?
One person has, and they were going to use it as um, use it for recovery.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, one person has, and I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar with that type of issue. I don't think there's an issue with that at all inside the community.
Okay, so parking wise, that wouldn't be a struggle there. It looks like you can put two to maybe, I don't know, two or three cars in that lot in the driveway there. Is that about right? And then probably one or two on the road.
So you can probably put four in the driveway if you pull all the way up. You pull up, you can probably put four in the truck because my truck was in there and I had another truck behind me. So
Oh, you did? Okay.
uh, you can fit four in the driveway, and then you have the um, the street curb. Of course, they have that whole section there. You can probably put two cars, three cars there if it really
Yeah.
came to.
Okay. And just making sure we could do something like that. Just I wasn't sure. Look at the driveway if it would hold that many cars. That's great. And then all the updates, like you said, have been done. PEX plumbing, all the siding. It looks like it's ramped up, ready to roll. So that's not bad.
It's pretty much turnkey. My clients got transferred to the other side of town, so that's why they're moving. Otherwise they'd stay there, but they're going. It's an hour and a half or some commute for one of the partners in there, and so that's why we're even because they've only been in there 2.5 years or something like that, going on 3 years, I think it is. I sold
Okay.
them that they bought that house. So
you know it well. You know these people well too. That's good. All right.
yeah, definitely. And when I spoke to them, I mean, like I said, it was in the middle of the remodel when we went to it, and they liked it. It was all in one story. They ended up adding another bath. So where the garage is, and you got those 2 additional rooms, they added another bathroom. Full bath. So it's like I said, for the right situation, I think it's great. My client has adopted kids, so it was
Got
great
it.
for them to get some space.
Okay. So are they still living in the house, or have they moved on?
No, they still live there right now, and just looking to move as soon as possible.
Okay. All right. That's good. Do they have a home already bought and taken care of, or are they still hunting that down?
We're hunting it down, but we got a couple that's pretty close to what we work.
That's
We
awesome.
got 2 and 3 that's kind of ready to go.
Nice, nice.
Awesome.
So let me ask you this: how flexible are you with that price, Walter?
Well, I don't know how flexible I am, but it's really about how flexible they're going to be.
Right.
you know, um, I think for them, they're carrying some of that money over to the next property. So it just depends on the right situation.
Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
sense. All right. So it's listed at 330 or 329. Is that where we're at still? Making sure.
Yeah, that's where we're still at on the market.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we can come up with. I mean, you got any ideas, Sean, off the top of your head? I'm thinking
Or
co-living.
yeah, I'm thinking co-living for sure would probably be the direction we go on that. Yeah, I'd most likely say co-living. Is this property free and clear with the client?
No, I think they owe some mortgage still.
Okay. All right. Do you think they'd be open potentially to a creative strategy?
What are you thinking? Like a subject to or a um, owner finance or something like that?
Yeah, it could be a combination of both, depending on what's owed on the mortgage. But definitely looking at something like a owner finance or a subject to in this case, if they have a mortgage, we come in, take the mortgage subject to the existing loan that's in place, interest rate and all that good stuff, make the payments. They'd be in first position. Um, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'd be open to it if like I said, the right situation came about. They'd be open to it.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Do you happen to have a current statement on hand if they would be open to that or not yet? But you probably don't have a mortgage statement of theirs.
Oh, I don't have a mortgage statement. There's in a car.
Yeah. Come on, man. You're supposed to carry this stuff with you. What are you talking about? Just kidding. So
Right?
no, you're good. Well, if that's the case, this becomes a little bit more attractive because it's a skinny deal for us the way it sits. But if there is a decent mortgage rate on that thing, if it's in the 3 or 4 range, then this becomes a viable option for us, honestly. If it's not, it's probably out of our, it's probably not, we're not a good fit for you guys. But if it's in that 3 to 4% range, we would be interested in talking to you about it and trying to get them as close, if not asking price exactly, we can come as close as we can to that, honestly. If they're willing to work with that, we can make the terms work on the price better too and get them some money to go to that next house.
Gotcha. I'm pretty sure it's in the fours. I don't know exactly what it is, but I could double
Okay.
check for you.
Yeah. Just find
Yes.
out if you can holler back at us. We'd definitely be interested. We can follow up with you tomorrow or today if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I got 2 more appointments here, and then I'll be kind of back towards my office.
Okay.
And then I do some due diligence. Why don't you
Yeah.
call me or text me in the morning? I can, that way I can get it for you. Get them a chance to get it for me, and I can get it for you.
Perfect.
That'd be great.
Perfect. I'll do that. Hey, Walter, again, I'm calling you. This is Sean Young. I'm calling from my direct number. So lock my number in and I'll definitely give you a call in the morning.
All right, Sean.
Man, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, Walter. Keep driving safe out there, man. We want to make sure you make it to your destination.
That's right. That's right. Because look, we got to make this money.
100%, brother. 100%. All right, man. We'll holler in the morning.
All right, guys.
I'll talk to you soon.
Take it easy.
All right, great job, Dwayne. Great job on that call. I know your camera just turned off real quick, but folks, that
Yeah.
is me and Dwayne tag teaming on a agent call. That's how you do it. Usually we do these together. Sometimes we do them, well, mainly we do them separately, but we want to do these together on this call here to let you all see how does that conversation go? How does it flow? My cup of tea, my bread and butter is the wholesale dispo route. My partner's cup of tea, his is more the creative route. We've both done vice versa, but this is how we make our organization work. So we wanted to give you guys a clear conversation, no fluff, no smoke and mirrors. That's how it goes. And we'll see what it turns out to. And we'll definitely keep you guys out in our community up to speed on how this deal turns out and goes. But we got some more coming up, so stick around.